Okay, today we're reacting to Yes Theory 24 hours in the highest city with no laws. Me personally, bruv, I could never ever fucking do it. I feel like I'll go there, I'll look at one of the gunmen wrong. Next thing you know, they'll kidnap me, they'll chop me up into little pieces, bruv, and they'll put me in the recycling bin. Yeah, they'll turn me into a shish kebab and some lettuce. They'll put me on a go-go platter. That's mad. Never in my life will I go to this place, but I'll watch other people go. It's in a mountain as well. You will die, bruv. You will die. They'll kill you and wear you like some shoes.
Hey T-Boogie, just wanted to give you a quick update. We made it to La Rinconada, and it's by far the sketchiest place that I've ever been to. Fights breaking out everywhere, people giving us the looks as we walked around. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been as worried going into filming. I'll give you another update as soon as we leave. Love you, buddy.
At 5,200 meters, bruv, there's no God up there. You think there's a God, there's no God up there, bruv. There's only your gun, your knife, and your willy, bruv. That's all there is.
In our pursuit to explore the most unique and extreme places on our planet to tell meaningful stories about them, this one may be the riskiest of them all. Welcome to La Rinconada, the highest human settlement on Earth, in the heart of the Peruvian Andes Mountains. Here, amidst the icy peaks and beneath the frigid surface, lies a tale of contrasts, where the dreams of fortune
What in the age was that?
on Earth, in the heart of the Peruvian Andes Mountains. Here, amidst the icy peaks and beneath the frigid surface, lies
Look at this, bro. What in the age is that? What in the COVID-20 is that? This mad.
a tale of contrasts, where the dreams of fortune clash with the harsh realities of life at 17,000 feet, 5,200 meters above sea level. 50,000 people have come here in the most unforgiving conditions in the hopes to find gold and other precious minerals. In its battle frontier-like setting, miners live and work under the brutal cachorreo system, trading labor for the chance to find gold. Under this system, they mine for 30 days without payment, only to get a chance to mine for themselves for one day, and often get exploited in the process by the mine owners. Yet the promise of gold continues to draw people from all corners of Peru, reflecting the human capacity to endure hardship in the pursuit of wealth. Today, Amar takes us all the way to Lima, Peru, to begin his expedition to La Rinconada, along with our cinematographer friend Corey. And let me tell you, they had absolutely no plan and no contact to reach once they got there.
They'll be out here with their guns, bro. Boom. They'll just shoot. Fucking no scope your plane. You become the 912, bro. You become 912.
I watched a few videos that I had downloaded on the town, on the plane. Pretty scary.
We go around the world and we come to very interesting places. Yeah. Next time.
He doesn't speak English.
Okay, Christian. Dime, we have a question.
Una pregunta.
Una pregunta. Okay. Can you drive up to Rinconada?
Conduces hasta La Rinconada. ¿Tú?
Sí.
Yeah.
Okay.
From my understanding at least.
¿Solo ida o retorno más? Both.
Para 2 días.
Mañana vamos miércoles y vinimos el jueves.
Sí.
Okay, I think we just managed to secure our driver, who's just the driver we met at the airport.
Yeah.
Give us a decent price, and it'll
The
just
whole
be
time.
with us the whole time. We're off to a promising start. Every DM that I've sent to someone that we're going to Rincon, everybody's like immediate response, like, "Whoa, be careful."
Yeah. Even him when we were walking in, he was just like, yeah, it's very dangerous there.
Yeah.
Like
That's the part that is worrying me the most, is like our physical state waking up after tomorrow. Taking in 50% less oxygen for a whole night is very different than
jeez.
yeah. We're doing a quick pit stop to just get an oxygen meter and some oxygen tanks, just because from everything I've watched so far, it looked pretty rough. And not even rough when you get there, it's like rough on the way up there. So yeah.
The higher they went up in altitude on the drive, the more Amar started feeling the invisible challenge of La Rinconada creeping in. Hypoxia.
I feel like already, just like very heavy-headed.
At altitudes exceeding 17,000 feet, the air holds less oxygen, and each breath we take delivers fewer of those vital molecules to our bodies. The brain, the most oxygen-hungry organ, suffers first. Mental functions slow, decisions become harder, a clear warning from our body that it is struggling to sustain its basic functions. Prolonged exposure without proper acclimatization can lead to, as the body scrambles to adapt, increasing heart rate, blood pressure, and breathing to compensate for the scarcity of oxygen. This is not mere discomfort. It's a survival response to an extreme environment that, if not mitigated, can be a fatal health risk. Luckily, due to his previous climbing and skydiving experience, Amar knows what to look out for to identify if he's hypoxic or not.
This trip was particularly tricky because obviously we needed the guidance of some locals here in Peru, and I think I posted on Instagram.
That's mad, bruv. So if you don't have oxygen, you'll be out here chatting a bag of nonsense. Just be out here, be like, red plus blue equals purple. Like, you just say something mental like that.
Like 2 or 3 times, but I think how sketchy all the videos and articles depicted this place just made me realize that I want to take this risk with the least amount of people. We don't know what we're getting ourselves into, and I didn't want to bring someone into something where I just couldn't guarantee their safety. Last time I was in altitude, it was when I was climbing Mount Whitney for my 27th birthday, but we're going 2,500 feet higher than the peak of Mount Whitney, which is just absolutely wild. We've got a driver, no translator, and our contact who was one of the miners who was going to be up there. He basically just didn't make it up from Lima. He was supposed to fly out, but we're gonna find we'll find someone new, a new face. Quick lunch break. We're about an hour and a half away from La Rinconada.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Hola. Hello.
¿Qué rico o no? It's safe to say that Christian is fully immersed with the vibes right now. Boys trip?
Yeah, de chicos, yeah.
What do we got here? That doesn't sound good. We've got 87. You're supposed to be 97 and above. I don't think it's affecting my vitals yet, but that's not how hypoxia works. Christian, let's see.
Wow, 92.
92?
Hey.
No, me. Christian, is this your first time in Rinconada?
Yo? No. Sí. No.
Oh, you went.
Yo varias veces ya fui.
Oh, that's good.
The drone already says high altitude, fly with caution.
Before I even took off, it said that.
Well, I think I can safely say that this is the first time I haven't felt any jealousy for missing out on a trip before. You see, when we travel and end up in the middle of nowhere, which tends to happen a lot, we really need our phones to navigate, to translate, and to message our producer Melly for help. And for that, we obviously can't rely on the free Wi-Fi from the hotel, which often doesn't work, or use data roaming, which will end up costing us a fortune. Which is why our secret all this time has been using something called Airalo. It is the world's first eSIM card store, which is a digital SIM card solving you all the problems of the high roaming bills and giving you access to a digital SIM card. And right now, they're offering you $3 off your first eSIM card by either scanning this or by using Yes Theory 3 at checkout. An eSIM is a pre-installed SIM card inside your device, which means you don't have to worry about any of the hassle of dealing with a new physical SIM card. Airalo is also extremely easy to use. Just download the app and then you can search immediately for any of the 200 countries or regions available on the app and follow the simple instructions to have your eSIM ready for instant connectivity as soon as you land. The best perk, in my opinion, is that you get to keep your home phone number, and at the same time, you get to save so much money from the insanely high roaming bills that you get otherwise. And if you end up staying longer than expected, it is very easy to extend it using the app. So guys, remember to check if your device is eSIM compatible, and then join us in using the ultimate travel hack and get $3 off your first eSIM by scanning this code or by using Yes Theory 3 at checkout. Really, I mean, if you're not using this while you're traveling, like what are you doing, you know? Okay, now back to Peru.
Rinconada.
I am feeling it.
Are you?
I'm feeling so nauseous right now. Makes you lightheaded for a second. Christian, our driver just told us that we're about to get a first look at the glacier. Wow.
As they were initially struck by the beauty of the mountains, the harsh reality of the surroundings quickly cut the amazement short.
Has to be one of the saddest arrivals I've ever had into a place, like from just gorgeous views on the way up and then just this sea of trash everywhere. I mean that's what happens when 50,000 people settle somewhere they're not supposed to, without the infrastructure necessary for them to be able to live there, and with just illegal mining activity everywhere. Shit, dude. This breaks my heart. Oh, the first miner that we saw actually looking for gold was this woman on the side of the road, and I think women are not allowed into the mines. So some women here just take up the job to pick up the scraps of the miners and look for any gold that they might have missed in it. Mi nombre Amar. ¿Y tú?
Adela.
Adela.
¿Adela?
Adela.
Adela. Con gusto. ¿Cuántos años tú trabajas aquí?
Unos 4 años, ¿no?
4 años?
¿Cuántas horas diariamente hoy trabajas, madre?
8 horas.
Sí.
8 hours, wow.
8 horas. Madre, ¿has encontrado hoy día algo? ¿Esa mineral?
No he encontrado.
Wow.
No,
Chispits,
nada.
3.
Es que no
Como
es diario.
3 chispits no me he encontrado.
Nothing big.
Wow.
Así tú no me ves.
Besito nomás, mira.
I saw a gold bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's bits. And how much would this be?
¿Cuánto sería, mami, eso diario?
Es que
en soles.
ni será un fósforo.
Nada, será por unos 10, 20 centavos. Eso tienen que juntar.
Oh.
¿Tiene hijos?
Sí.
¿Cuántos hijos tiene madre?
6?
4.
4.
Sí tiene hijos, 4 hijos.
4 kids.
Ajá.
Wow.
Ay, madre, te va a dar, madre, por las preguntas.
Gracias.
Gracias, más bien, por las preguntas, todo.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you. O sea, gracias está haciendo inglés.
Sí.
No entras hacia el agua, ve. Por aquí sí hay pasado. Por ahí.
Yeah, first impression for me that it's way bigger than I thought. I mean, I knew that close to 50,000 people live here, but I guess I didn't like picture what that would look like on the side of a mountain. There's parts where people are temporary residents of the town, so they just come for like mining days or mining months and then they leave. But they say it's between 20 to 30,000 people. And then there's the main town, which is more permanent-ish buildings, and then there's these like tin houses. So yeah.
La Rinconada is essentially as close to a lawless town as it gets, and they quickly realized that filming here was going to be a challenge. Amar then spotted some friendly-looking miners from a distance, and to his great surprise, one of them spoke English.
Here, no, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous. The altitude to here is 5,200 meters above sea level. No,
Wow.
it's
How is
less-
your oxygen level? Wait, I'm gonna go get the oxygen meter. 1 sec.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Moment of truth.
Wait, my finger.
Yeah, I just loved his vibe. I went up to him. He was like, "Hi, nice to meet you." Speaks English. Wow. Pretty good. 90,
Very good.
93.
93.
76.
76.
Yeah.
Wow.
76 and my heartbeat is 111.
When I arrived here in the first day, it's too difficult, less oxygen, and then wow, I wanna. In 3-4 days,
Your body gets used to it.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 27 years old.
27.
Yes.
You knew that coming up here is dangerous, it's bad for health, all these things, right?
Yes.
Why did you still make the decision to come here?
In Cusco, the protest about the president
Yeah.
affected, no, and then no tourists, nothing, absolutely. In Cusco, for us too, no job. Then I
So
come.
after pandemic, it
After
just became
pandemic,
really bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
really bad.
Yeah.
I come here, no. Yes, yes, I like. No? Yes, a little
Respect,
dangerous.
man. Respect.
Here, it's more.
Yeah. Delinquents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like the outcasts of society. I think they just end up gravitating towards a place like this, where you end up with some pretty rough personalities. Thankfully, they are not some of those rough personalities. We're like, just by walking earlier, we could just feel like it wasn't the best vibe. Could we?
What's the plan for tonight?
No plan. No plan. If you can be our local tour guide, and we'll be happy to pay you.
Of course.
It would be amazing to just like see it through your eyes, so that we're not just like walking with a camera. We want to be with locals, and your smile is just amazing. So
Yeah, thank you.
of course, could we like go for a walk? You tell us, okay, this is where they do this.
Where around this place?
Yeah, around here.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
But we are going to go tonight to the discotheque. Yeah? Yeah? Is it okay?
Great, man.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Vamos. We'll see you tonight. ¿Tú verás? Let's go.
Yeah. Ellos son youtubers. ¿No? Están recorriendo todo el mundo. Welcome to Rinconada. Huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
And how much would a piece like this be?
¿Cuánto está todo eso?
Acá está valorizado de 2.500.
And would this be like one day's work for you, or 1 week, or
Maybe in 1 day, or in 1 hour, or in half an hour, it depends.
what's your luckiest day, best day?
15 grams,
15 or 50?
50.
50, wow.
50 grams.
Less.
Depend
Yeah,
of
yeah.
mineral, no?
Sometimes
Sometimes are there, or sometimes no.
Yeah.
Gold, no?
It's heavier than it looks.
Hombre. You know it's gold, no?
Very expensive meal. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, mami.
Like everyone that works here, how much gold do you think every day?
Maybe 1 kilogram.
1 kilo.
Or 2 kilogram.
Less than 10 kilograms.
Yes. Tourists, like yours guys,
Yeah.
you know, the people's wow.
It's not usual, right?
Yes.
It's very rare.
Yes.
Gringo, you know? What were you saying about the shower?
Just here are there 3 showers, hot showers.
In the entire town?
Yes.
For 50,000 people?
Yes.
3 hot showers?
Yes. For example, in this street and other street, just 3 showers, no more showers.
Wow. Hola chicos.
Hola.
¿Cómo está?
Bien. Hello, Mr. Hello.
This is a machine, no? This is which big stone and then
Grind it.
ground. Yes,
Ah, I
ground.
see.
With water and
Mercury?
mercury.
Okay.
And mercury.
Is this why people have a drinking water problem here? Because mercury is mixed with the lake.
Fidel explains to us here that La Rinconada is essentially a ticking time bomb, as the very industry that sustains it is also its greatest threat. There is heavy use of mercury in their gold extraction process, which has severe environmental repercussions, polluting the land and water with consequences that reach far beyond the town's borders. It is also highly toxic and leads to serious health issues for the miners and the wider community, including neurological and reproductive damage. Now, all the lakes and water streams around have been contaminated and become completely undrinkable.
The name is Awichita.
Awichita.
Awichita. It is similar like a woman. The woman is sleeping.
Ah, like the face and then the
Yes,
the
maybe
chest.
you see no face.
Yeah.
The Mother Earth.
Yeah.
Many years ago, the glacier and the down more and all in this place. Now for pollution, years, 2 years, less glacier.
Less glacier.
Less glacier
Yeah.
for the pollution.
Yeah.
Because the people destroyed the Mother Earth.
Yeah.
No.
How do you feel about that, being here and working in mining, but you also you care about Mother Earth and you don't like the fact that you have.
I recommended my friends, please don't leave trash or don't contaminate.
things.
No, nothing. Yes, we are going to put in the trash.
Yeah.
No leave, because other people don't respect it. No, drinking the plastics, the bottles. No, this is a problem. No, for me it's not good.
Yeah, man.
No.
Imagine. First of all, I can already see it on my face. I'm getting so puffy. I just did that reading and it was 66%. So now we're in danger zone.
Yeah, that's not healthy, huh?
No.
I'm worried about myself too.
Yeah.
Amar's oxygen levels were dropping to an alarming low. They had to keep a very close look on him to make sure no serious symptoms would arise and be ready to descend quickly if needed.
So he's been here for 8 years. What was your first memory arriving here?
Accident at the mountain, the rock.
The first thing he remembers here is just an accident that happened.
Yes, accident.
How often do you see people die here?
Almost every day.
Yeah.
Or
Almost every day people
almost
die.
every day die.
Mina?
La Mina, and I hear too, in the discotheques, too dangerous, because that delinquents coming, and then, wow, it's not good here.
Wow. Oh, and when was the last time he saw someone die?
Dos semanas. In other streets, Trafico.
It's just.
Yes.
Oh. Wow. Okay, so we have to be careful.
Yes.
Once the sun goes down, this camera goes down with it.
No, don't worry, because yes, we help you with everything. Yeah.
My brother. My brother.
Security. For example, the guy is not.
You're a magnet to the good people. You attract good people.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. All our groceries, aka dinner for tonight. We got a window. Got a TV.
Corey went outside to film the town at night, but came back quickly after a sketchy interaction.
A guy came and tried to focus my lens, and typically it's playful. I'm like, yeah, sure, this is how you focus. And then he was like, how much? And I was like, I'm not gonna say. I don't know, I don't know. And he was like, okay. Snagged my water bottle and just starts running. And I'm like, what? But it was only water, so I was like, it's okay. But that set the tone for me. Right after that, I was like, okay, I don't want to carry my camera around anymore. I don't want to do this. This is too crazy for me.
I'm pretty grateful, man. We just came with nothing and made friends immediately. We were given the clearest instructions not to leave with anything valuable from this hotel. They were telling us Pretty had quite the footprint when we came. We were more liberal with our camera, shooting and drone flying than other people's have been here. So our driver, Christian, was just concerned that someone would have marked us as a target. So he actually gave us pretty sound security instructions on what to do, how to get out. Always be watching for people behind you. But he's saying within half an hour, this outside is just gonna completely change. It's just gonna be just drunk people who could stab you any moment. So maybe go out for a quick hangout with no cameras, just with Fidel and his other friends to see what nightlife is here. It is a pretty dark reality here with the amount of people who are human trafficked, particularly women. It's estimated that around 2,500 women come up here from neighboring towns for prostitution. Yeah, we're gonna try and be with the good vibes, avoid anything that looks sketchy, but ultimately call it early tonight and just be back here. Ready for a night out in the most dangerous town in the world. night with Fidel. He's got work tomorrow, super early at another mine. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
No goodbye.
No goodbye.
See you later. See you in Cusco.
See you in Cusco. See you again.
Bye.
It's so cold, I can't sleep.
I'm at 70% blood oxygen level, which is an improvement from 66%. Just went out, just saw, got to experience a very different life than anything that we've ever seen before. Yeah, there's always like an element of just deep gratitude for the life that we've been blessed with. To just have a hot shower and to be able to have a proper roof on your head. The floor here is like unbearable to walk on. And it's these little things that you start to take for granted. There's so many people go to the craziest extents to be able to make ends meet. Just some thoughts with my funny going to that outfit because it's cold. Wearing long johns, some heat socks, and we'll see for sunrise for some pretty epic drone shots by the one and only Corey Martin. Not much sleep. In fact, no sleep at all. I think I had like 45 minutes. I have one of the strongest headaches I've ever had. Feel dry everywhere. I counted. I peed 8 times in 9 hours, which is just a lot. I wasn't even drinking that much water, which I should have. Let's see how Corey's doing.
I have a massive headache right now.
Yeah, same. I swear, going to the bathroom felt like my heart rate by the time I got back to bed and I was just peeing. It felt like I just ran a mile. Yeah. And that's when I got like a little scared. I was like, is this okay? Should we get a quick check?
Not beeping yet.
Well, this is better than the night. The night I was beeping between 65 and 70. Now it's 75. Came out to just capture some of what's happening in the morning, and we're still getting those very long stares. People confused in what we're doing here with the red and the camera like that. I was reflecting on like how I'm feeling and just this very intense experience that we went through, and it's like torn between like just such extremes, like waking up at the bottom of a glacier, seeing the most beautiful view, but being up during the night and hearing what was going on in the town, and hearing gunshots, and hearing people scream, and hearing people drunk breaking bottles. It's this weird paradox between like being in one of the most beautiful places that you can be on our planet, but also seeing the worst of what human beings can do to our planet. This is like what, the third fight that breaks in the last half an hour.
A lot of hostility.
Yeah, maybe that's our sign. Get out of here. You met the nicest guy in the town. Now get the f*** out. Oh wow. Yeah, I think this is the best like vantage point to actually grasp how 50,000 people live in the highest city in the world. We had managed to fly the drone 5 kilometers to just show the scale of what's happening out there. Apparently where the glacier is where the most amount of gold is. So they are very keen to just get through it. It's really dangerous because there's tunnels that are inside of the mountain underneath the glacier. There's nobody caring about the structural integrity of anything. So it almost feels like a ticking time bomb that the mine has been operating since the 70s and hundreds of thousands of people have come through to do this, and it's just layers upon layers upon layers, no proper inspection. I pray that people stay safe and that the government does something about it before it becomes this catastrophic, news headline of thousands of miners just dying because one of the shafts collapsed or something like that. My intention as we leave this is just like be reminded, we're talking about how exciting it's going to be to take a hot shower when we get there, to be able to have a seat for the toilet, like all these little things that we kind of dismiss in our daily life and we don't really think deeply about. I think
trips like this and being in places like this really gets you to like recognize the blessing that it is to be living a life where you don't need to do that. You don't need to leave everyone and everything you know to come to the most dangerous circumstances to be able to make a living. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you Corey for just being the wizard behind the camera, behind the drone, and we'll see you next week. We haven't said that in a very long time, but we'll see you next week.
That was nice, bro. What the fuck?